The best food for your skin. Carrots are the best food for your eyes. Apples are the best food for your digestion. Blueberries are the best food for your memory. If nature didn't make it, don't take it. Steak is the best food for your red blood.
Now this short is trying to tell you what foods they are good for, all right? You really need a variety of foods. You need a rainbow of vegetables, rainbow of dark greens, rainbow of fruits. You want to mix everything up, okay? We know berries are good for the brain and for your blood and all this and that, but you want to mix the fruit up here, okay? Same thing with any food. Now they're going to talk about food. Let's listen to this and then let's talk about it.
Cell. Fish is the best food for your brain. Chicken is the best food for your muscles. Cucumber is the best food for your skin. Carrots are the best food for your eyes. Apples are the best food for your digestion. Blueberries are the best food for your memory. If nature didn't make it, don't take it. Steak is the best food for your
Steak is the best food.
red blood cell.
It is the best? Let's understand that. Steak is an inflammatory food. It doesn't make perfect cells and energy for the cells because it doesn't have folate in it. Folate is broken down in your gut bacteria flora by your bacteria, all right, through a method called methylation. And it makes all these different phytonutrients and antioxidants from folate. Does meat have folate? No, so it doesn't make perfect cells. It might be good for something in the body, but what is it damaging? There's other things that are good for your blood besides red meat or meat. So why put red meat in your body? Oh, it's good for your blood, so therefore I should eat it? How about all the other things that it's hurting you by? When you cook animal products, turns into 8 molecules of toxins that surge into your gut bacteria, destroying your good bacteria. Why would you want to do that? Oh, I gotta eat meat for blood? How about all the other things it does to your body that is not healthy? You don't want to sacrifice your body because meat is addictive and it's good for your blood. You have to get off of addictiveness in the meat because it's high calorie. High calorie foods dump dopamine into your brain. So you really need to look at this. Now, people are just trying to sell you thought processes, and they might be saying something true, but is it good for you? Meat is definitely not good for you. Causes ammonia, free radicals, has saturated fat, trans fats, cholesterol, omega-6s, and animal protein. All are inflammatory in your body. Why would you want to do that? Because we don't know, and our media is not telling us. Our government, our medical, our educational institutions, our culture, even our parents, they either don't know or they're not telling you because they don't know, or it's about the economy and making money. If I'm a billionaire from you buying meat, you think I'm going to tell you anything? Oh, I found out that meat's bad for you. Well, if you want to buy it, I'll produce it for you because I'm going to be a billionaire. This is what they do. That's how capitalism works. So really think of what you want. Do you want ultimate health? Or do you want to eat meat because it's good for my blood? That's about it. But that's not good because your whole body's breaking down because of free radicals and ammonia and all the fat that causes plaques in your arteries leading to heart disease. Of course, the ammonia and free radicals are going to cause kidney disease, arthritis, and cancers. So is eating meat good for your blood really a good sacrifice? Where on the other side, it's causing cancer, arthritis, kidney disease, and heart disease. Wow. This ad is putting you down the wrong pathway. They're not telling you the whole truth. You need to know the whole truth. All right, let's listen to the next food they're saying is good for you.
Fish is the best food for your brain.
Fish is the best food for your brain. Because he says it, it's true. Did you try it in your body? You have to spend time. If you don't have the truth about fish, I mean, you can go and check out the clinical studies. The latest science on fish and seafood is alarming. It makes this look like, why are you lying to the public? Just because the omega-3s in the fish is good for your brain, you can get omega-3s from many other sources that are healthy for you, that make perfect cells and energy for the cells. Fish isn't going to do that. That's animal protein. It's going to cause ammonium-free radicals in the body. Has the bad fats, has saturated fats, has trans fat. This stuff is not healthy. We need to understand that. Fish is not a health food. It has mercury, lead, PCBs, polychlorinated biphenyls. That's the microplastics. This is not good. The dioxides coming down from the jet fuel burn off, going into the water. The fish are drinking it. Mercury, lead, PCBs, and dioxides are all in the water. The fish can't avoid it. It's in the fish, in the seafood. When you eat it, say it's 4 years before they bring it to the market and on your plate. 4 years of accumulation of toxins. When is our culture going to tell us? This ad is our culture. This is a false statement. Yes, it's good for your brain. But how long is it going to be good for your brain while the rest of all the properties, all the toxins, all the bad fats in it are destroying your body? How long can you enjoy that omega-3 in your brain when the rest of your body is breaking down because of the toxic elements it has? We need to know the truth about foods. People are saying all this stuff. We're getting confused to what the truth is. Fish is not your friend. It's toxic to your human body. Your body chemistry goes down the wrong pathway. All it's trying to do is repair when you eat fish and seafood. So, let's go to the next food and see what that has in store for us.
Chicken is the best food for your muscles. Cucumber is the...
Chicken is the best food for your muscles. Are you kidding me? Chicken has more saturated fat. It's going to cause heart disease and arthritis and cancer too, and kidney disease. Too much animal protein turns into ammonia. When are they going to tell us that one? I'd like to know. They're not. They're not. This chicken is highly toxic. Run, Forrest, run. That's what I would do. This animal stuff has got to go away. It's depleting resources from the planet because of nitrous oxide emitted into the air, and also methane gas emitted into the air from animal farming techniques. We need to stay away from animal products. It's destroying the planet, it's destroying our animals, and it's destroying our loved ones, friends, family members, and neighbors, especially ourselves. All humans. I don't care what your genetics are. Toxins and deficiencies will destroy every human body regardless of what your genetics are. We need to know the truth. Let's look at the next food.
The best food for your skin. Carrots.
So it's saying cucumbers are the best food for your skin. There's many foods that are good for your skin. You want to do a rainbow. You want to stop this mentality of one food is good for this. They're just putting it out there because it might get people to their site. This is not the way you eat. You want a variety of foods. Your gut bacteria is diverse with all different bacterias, okay? You need to feed them a variety of fiber foods. Remember, animal products are toxic in your body. You're going to feed bad bacteria. Although bad bacteria in your gut, if you feed it healthy foods, it can produce something healthy. So, when I say bad bacteria, I'm just saying where the toxic foods are processed. Okay? All right. Let's, carrots are the next one.
Are the best food for your eyes. Apples are...
Carrots are the best food for your eyes. There's many foods good for your eyes. You want a variety of foods, like the orange and red. They have the antioxidants that are really good for your eyes, okay? So it's the red and orange pigment that's going to do it. Beta carotene or something like that. I think that's the antioxidant. So anyways, let's look at apples.
Are the best food for your digestion. Blueberries are the best food for your memory. If nature didn't make it, don't take it.
All right, they're showing honey there. Honey is concentrated sugar. That's going to go into the muscle cell and be spit out. And now it's biological waste stuck in between your tissues. Just because nature made it doesn't mean it's good for you. They're saying nature made the meat, the chicken. Doesn't mean it's good for you. Fiber is the key, and not simple sugars. Okay? That's a simple sugar. When you eat a starch, that's a complex carbohydrate. That's going to take a day to a day and a half to break down into glucose stored in your glycogen stores, and that's safe. And it's used when you use your muscle cells. When you're moving around, you're going to have the glucose in your glycogen stores now fuse into your muscle cell, make ATP, which is the actual fuel for your muscle cells. So you want a complex carbohydrate in the vegetables, in the dark greens. Fruit is a simple sugar. That's fructose. That's good with the fiber, but you don't want to juice it. It'll be concentrated sugar. So you really need to understand that. Okay? Concentrated sugar is going to turn into a toxin. It's going to go in the cell and come out. Anything that comes out of the cell, concentrated protein goes in the cell. If it comes out, that's a toxin. If concentrated sugar goes in, mitochondria says too much, spits some out, that becomes a toxin. We need to understand if you're overdosing on protein and sugars, concentrated sugars, they're going to turn into toxins. They're not telling us this. We need to know the truth. Try it out in your body. Go to nutritionfacts.org. Get some facts from there. There's many places that have the truth, but many other places don't. That's why I come on these sites and I do a commentary to tell the truth. Because this can lead you down the wrong pathway. Oh, but moderation. No. Moderation on some things isn't always good for you, especially foods. They have a toxic element in that food. Well, that's toxic in your body now. Is that going to be what you want? You want to put toxins in your body? The ketogenic diet is not a really good thing, and they're pushing it everywhere. It's ridiculous. Just like they push the Atkins diet. That phased out. Ketogenic diet's going to phase out too. Because it's going to find out fiber is the foods that the animals use. They don't get sick. Well, humans should be using it too. And we wouldn't get sick. I was sick at the age of 52. I got off of everything. Why? I got rid of meat, dairy, eggs, fish, processed foods, refined sugars, table salt, table sugar, table oil. They're all acidic, depleting resources from your body. They all cause an inflammatory response in the body, resulting in degenerative and autoimmune diseases. And most of all those foods I mentioned, meat, dairy, eggs, fish, and processed foods, don't make perfect cells. or energy for the cells. Why? Because only fiber foods can do that. Folate and the sugars turn into products to heal the body and make perfect cells by fermentation and methylation for your feeding of your bacteria in your gut. You got about 100 trillion bacteria cells in your gut and around your body. You only have about 10,000 or so cells. You have more bacteria in your body than cells. You better feed your bacteria properly. Animal products, prove it in your own body. It doesn't work. It's toxic. Get off of me for a month, watch what happens. Do it gradually, because you've been eating it your whole life. So your body it downgrades making cholesterol in the liver. So you have to upload it, upregulate it. When you want to get off of eating animal products, your cholesterol is needed to make perfect cells and energy for the cells. So you've been eating cholesterol food your whole life. Well, when you go off of it, you want to go gradually, because your body has to upregulate making cholesterol again, because you eat it every day, so why make it? So you want to switch. Go slow. Don't rush it. I rushed it. I didn't hurt myself, but I rushed it because I had heart disease, cluster headaches, bronchitis, arthritis, kidney stones, fatty liver, acid reflux, asthma, array allergies, and cancer cells. Okay? All gone when I ate a whole food, plant-based diet. SOS free is the best way to go. Okay? Or if you can't do that, go low or get substitutes to replace them. That's what I did. And I have some substitutes on my site. Go to Centenarian Lifestyle. Check out my site. I have a lot of free material there. And if you're addicted to food and you need more help, I have some services for you in courses, one-on-ones. And if you're really chronic, I have a service where I live with you for a week or two, depending on what your needs are. So let's finish this. And I think this next one, we got to the other one. So they had carrots there. Yeah, they're good for your eyes, but you want a variety of orange and red vegetables. You don't want to just eat one thing. Remember, your bacteria in your gut is diverse as trillions and trillions of bacteria. They all need to be fed. So give them a variety of foods. Bring a new vegetable in the house every 3 to 6 months. Start bringing new fiber foods in. Start eating a variety. That's what your gut wants. That's what your gut needs. You want ultimate health? You can do it. Work with your biochemistry. Get out of the way with the meat, dairy, eggs, and fish and processed foods. And your body will reap the benefits. And you will get restored energy, cognitive awareness, and that mind fog goes away. And all these diseases that people are getting or health challenges, they're not going to happen to you. That's how you protect yourself, with fiber. If the animals in the wild can do it, why can't you? I did it. My 89-year-old mother did it. But she went back, and of course she lost her life from eating the toxic and deficient foods. She lived to 95. But she went back. She could have lived longer. But people make a choice. They go after addictive foods. They believe moderation works for them. Hey, you got to make a choice. You want ultimate health? Eat like the animals. Hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. This was a pleasure for me to tell you how I reversed all my health challenges, and you can too. Bye-bye.